G'day guys, Jackson here from Pottsville and Cabrera Physiotherapy with the second part of our home exercise program that I was speaking about in the last video. So this one, as I said before, is more about agility and plyometrics, so jumping based exercises, so more appropriate for our athletic populations. But again, there's going to be some progressions and regressions of each of the exercises to make it easier or harder. Now for some of these we'll need a little bit of equipment for external cueing, but again, like we did last time, you could just use rolls of toilet paper or something else that you have lying around the house, because they're all going to be things to jump or step over or towards, so just using them as targets. So the first exercise of this one is going to be a sideways or a lateral jump over. So we just need to use whatever we're going to use, say our rolls of toilet paper, as something to jump over. We stand with both feet on one side, jump over the top, land on the other side, and then stand, and then jump back the other way. So that's the base exercise. A regression to make it easier would be just doing a lateral step over, so stepping up and over the top, and then stepping back. And then our progressions, there's many of them, where we can either increase the height of what we're jumping over, increase the distance that we jump sideways, or progress it to a hop. Our second exercise is a sideways or lateral run over our external cues. And again, for this one, we can regress it by just doing it as a sideways step over, or increase it, so progress it as being lateral hops over the top of our external cues with either the inside or the outside leg. And next one is our squat jumps. So for this one, you're just controlling your weight down, exploding back up. Now obviously the regression for this one is to just do normal squats, and our progressions for this one can be to try and increase the height that we're jumping, or add an extra pulse in the middle of our squat. So you jump, land, squat, do a pulse at the bottom of the squat, and then down, up, and explode out again. Next one, we're going to need to use our targets, and so this one is our speed skating jump and land. So for this one, we need to set up a grid of 4 different targets, and we're going to jump from one leg and land on the opposite leg, and then swap around and go the other direction. Now this one, our main things are around our landing patterns for this one, so we want to make sure that our knees are not collapsing inwards, and we're not doing all sorts of funky things with throwing our hips out in different directions. And then the progressions and regressions of this one is just increasing or decreasing the distance that you've got to jump each time. Under the sun. Yes, I'll come back to you. No, I won't ask where you run. Under the sun. And next one is our plyometric lunge jumps. So for these ones, we're going to go down into our lunge, explode up into the air, land in the opposite lunge position, and then go vice versa. The regression for this one is just doing alternating lunges, either stepping backwards or forwards, and the progression is trying to explode higher, or like we did with the squats, add a pulse into it. The next one is our plank position mountain climbers. So we're going to go down into a plank and then alternate which knee we're bringing up towards our chest while we stay stable through the other leg. The regressions of these ones would be to slow down how quickly you're running between the two of them, or even just go to just a single leg lift off the floor rather than a full mountain climber. Our progressions increase the speed or add a wobbly surface underneath either your hands or your feet, or both. And our last one for this workout is called North, South, East and West. So this one is really an agility based drill where we want to be quick off our feet, lighten our directional changes and make sure, like with our landing patterns, that we're not throwing our knees or our hips out in funky positions. This one you can do with a partner or you can do it yourself, where you stand in the middle and they call out either north, south, east or west, or forwards, right, left and backwards, and then you reactively go, touch the external cue that you've got down there like the toilet roll, and then back to the middle and change directions. Variations of this is that you're always facing forward, so you're always facing the north position. So if you go left, you're going sideways to the left. If you go backwards, you actually run backwards, tap and then run forwards, or just with the variation, turn and face towards the direction that you're going to, and then turn back and face forwards in the middle. So to put these exercises together into a workout, guys, an easy way to do it is to go for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off for 3 rounds, and do each exercise for the 3 rounds before you move on to the next one, so you minimize the amount of time that you need to be shuffling around your equipment while going in between exercises. So 45 on, 15 rest. Go for that for 3 times, then quickly try and get yourself set up for the next one and go again. As I said, for all of the exercises, guys, it's about trying to be agile, mobile, but also being conscious of our technique and our form, and working our way back towards that sporting season. All right, good luck, guys.